What's up, guys? So, what I'm doing is I'm gonna show off a little bit of some of the mods. Kinda wish I could get out and walk around. We're gonna run through the mud test. Well, first we'll go over here to the wrecker. Show that I've got it set up, just in case. You never know when something's gonna get stuck, something's gonna flip. And yeah, it's wide on a mud track. Just something to do. Now, I will start off with... Let's go to the Tygo. Since it's right here in the middle of the pack. All I did was put the new black crane on the back of it. Put a truck bed, or put a small bed on the back. It's maxed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I maxed this truck out. Every single one of my trucks are maxed. Some of them are maxed with extra weight on them. But they've got roof racks. Pretty much anything that you could throw on them has been thrown on them. And we're going to run them through the mud course. I'm actually going to leave some of the trailers hooked up to see how they handle. Because today we got this single front Pacific P12 or P16. I really don't know what the difference between the single and the double is, but I'm going to leave it hooked up with the brand new shiny truck on the back that we got yesterday, and one of the trailers from the trailer mod packs. This is the dual front. Like I said, I don't know exactly what they did to it, but it's a beast. I've got this Vorn. Very nice little truck. It's maxed out, ready to play in the mud. I was using some of this equipment in Alaska, so they've all got studded tires. The Ford 750's there because I want to test it. I just went out and got all the upgrades on it. And this is the Taz 420. Or the Tuz 420. As you see, it's got a trailer on it now. It's carrying more supplies, so you can get out there and go deeper instead of running out of fuel after 24 gallons of gas. It's packing... No, I don't want that. I want that. 100 gallons of gas inside. 200 on top. Plus another 100. So you're looking at 400 gallons of gas. 2 full tanks. On top of the tank you've already got. I'm gonna go back over here to the Tiger real quick. Oh, there's also the Freightliner. This is a max. Even in the mod hub, you cannot play with this truck until you're level 20. So I bring it out here to test it. It's got some damage. They rolled it going over the top of the big hill on the other side of the mud course. But it should handle alright. Let's get it fired up. Start off in a low gear. And let's go through the little mud. This is definitely not a OP truck. I think the only real OP truck I have out here is the 420. and maybe the P16s. I've got this thing stuck. I've actually wrecked it a few times. Let's see if it was actually a OP truck. It burned straight. Now the other wrecker, the smaller wrecker that you can turn into a monster truck, that's an OP truck for this course. It'll float straight through here. No issues. Now let's play with the little Tiger. With the big stacks, kind of looks like an Optimus Prime head. Basic mud, not very many issues. It does not have the ability to active suspension where it races itself up. But in basic game mud, there shouldn't be much issues. I honestly think, just by looking at this, if it's set up, well, 6 to 8 inches, it might actually burn through here pretty decent. I mean, this truck will probably make it to the other end. But you're either going to run out of gas, never mind, it's creeping. And the wheels for this are some of the OP wheels. Well, they're studded. I prefer the studs over the chains, just because they handle better in the mud. But yeah, I think we're gonna make it through. Want to throw some mud? Going nowhere. Yeah, she's just creeping along. As long as you keep the wheels moving and not spinning, should make it straight on through here. Now, last night I had some fun. I took the great big caterpillars, the heavy mining equipment looking caterpillars, and brought them out here and played in the mud. The new one, I had the rock trailer on the back, had severe issues with getting through this mud. The one that you could get in Alaska had no issues in the mud, but due to the fact that it does not have a snorkel, drowned in the deep water. So let's see. Let's grab the other smaller truck. The Voron. It's got some big wide tires on it. I don't even have it in the lower gear. Has no fancy suspension in it, but it does have a roof rack and a utility box. Makes it extremely nice when you're out there messing around and you get low on fuel. It's got all the bells and whistles like most of the other modded vehicles do. And it's proving that deep mud's not an issue. I took it through the high water part of the course. Back there on the far end of the track. Had no issues going through high water. Let's grab the big boy with the trailer. We all like some of the bigger trucks. The issue sometimes we have with the bigger trucks is they're either top heavy or they're stuck with very little options. Pulling a trailer through that mud, and that trailer does have chains for tires. Doesn't seem to be that big of an issue. But we all know this deep mud right here is the equalizer to all vehicles. Yeah, it's not gonna pull that trailer through. It might pull it through. Let's give it a little more, see if it can take it. You can turn off and on the all-wheel drive. There's nothing fancy to the truck. But it honestly looks like we're gonna make it. I don't. Like the fact that when I go to turn the wheel, it wants to snap the cables. But if you've got some of those there are some that okay, stream kind of fizzled out. With the truck, with the P16 with the trailer, didn't make it through the mud. This is the dual front. I'll try to creep it along and see what happens. Got an awful lot of wheel spin. Put it back into a lower gear. It looks like it's just going to cruise right along through here too. Now, I could cheat the test just by hitting the winch key and winching up to one of these other trucks and just pulling myself out. Like I said, that'd be cheating. No issue with the mud on that one. Now we've got the Deuce and a Half Puma. This one does have a change suspension where you could raise it up. I like the Deuce and a Halves. I think they're nice. They've got a lot of speed. The only major issue is they like to flip real easy. But putting these wider studded tires on, I haven't seen that issue. Just want to get the other truck out of the way. As you see with the Freightliner, the low bumper, and it is raised, but with the low bumper, we're having the issue of the bumper getting stuck in the mud. Which is doing nothing but causing a dam up in front of it. But it made it out and pulled the other truck out. So what do we have left down here? We've got the 420. This is a fully maxed out, fully weighted down with trailer 420. With the biggest tires you could possibly put on it. And they're studded. They're excellent in the mud. They're excellent in the snow. They're excellent on ice. Super high torque engine. I'm not even in low gear. I figured that's what this would do. So yeah, if you're looking for a scout truck that's OP, that's the truck for you. I don't have mud tires on this. I've got the snow tires. Like I said, I was in Alaska. Don't have the I've got the tuned suspension on here. Yep, he's not going nowhere. Well, my suspension raised all the way up. Now I do. That's not what I want to do. Let's see if I can pull this out. Now I did go with the wider tires on the back of the wrecker. Because I've noticed if you're messing around with it and go to pick something up, there is a slight possibility that you will flip it. Go back to the garage and see if there's anything else anybody might like to see. Well, I think this is the new crawler that came out yesterday. It's not the super OP one. Nope. This is a slowed down version. That's the only issue with some of these winches. The 900 million winch points. I mean, it's a whole map. And all I want is that tree right next to me. And yes, Xavier, I did time you out. No offense, but I don't speak French. I speak English. And we're out. To what looks like an amazing truck show. Just kidding. And this is a rock crawler. This is by no means a mud runner. I'm just having a little fun with it. I don't take it out very much. Yes, it's got an amazing fuel tank in it. A whole lot of damage points. But I don't do a lot of scouting in vehicles. Like, I can't have a trailer. It's because I pulled a prototype radar. And I've got nearly every map 100% scouted out. I don't have all the lookout points unlocked, but I have all the upgrades done. I need to go and finish getting the locked vehicles that are locked behind missions. Once I have all that stuff done, get up to max level, go through every map, finish the maps, and call it done. Till we get some more DLC out, or we get some really good modded maps. Speaking of mods, I know I'm a nobody. I've got 25, 26 subs. But I'll show you all what mods I've got. I'll show you. Go to page 1. But here's some of the mods that I use today. The Tiger unlocks a 15. It's 25% more expensive, but it uses 25% less fuel. It means you're going to be able to use your Tiger more. I played around with the little monster. It's fun, but it's like the other monster truck. They kind of have issues with flipping. This truck is probably one of the best trucks they've ever put in the game so far. For a realistic scout, it's a blast. There's a new 420. There's the new Pacific P16s. The Volaron. This truck pack's not too bad. I've got a few slight issues with it, so I don't use it. The ramps for trailers, I played with it for about 10 minutes. Kind of had some issues with it. The new crawler. The new crane for the back of the back, it's really good. Trailers, I like trailers. Allows me to haul stuff in different ways. Some of the new little scouts were fun. This map right here, the Truck Night in America by Frank, is amazing. It's multiple maps, multiple challenges. If you watch TC 2000, he takes almost every single one of his mod trucks on PC and brings them out here and runs them through the course. The 6-slot, 8-slot, and 7-slot trailers are great. You could do some ATS trucking with it, American Truck Simulator. So you could actually haul smaller vehicles. You could also haul large loads without worrying about them flipping and rolling out. Another Truck Night in America by Frank the Tank. That's fun. The Wrecker's a blast. Especially you can set it up as a monster truck. I've gone to each one of these, played around with them a little bit. The twin steer. It's a fun truck, but it flips a lot. I call it pretty much the Death Star on Snowrunner. It flips really easy, but it's a good truck if you can learn how to work it right. The truck improvements. I use this one mainly for the smaller trailers, and if I want to run smaller vehicles. The special fuel trailers and repair trailers are always great. This Azov, excuse me, is more like a Dan than the Azov. It works out real well. Of course, the Wrecker. You all get to see that one in action. Freightliner is another it's better than the in-game Freightliner. It's got a few more tweaks to it, and it is not OP. Another trailer pack. Trailers are always fun. The Cobalt, I use that truck all the time. Due to the fact that you can put more attachments on the back of it than just a high saddle. The Puma, you all got to watch the Puma in action. And the B8053, I use this as my main scout vehicle through a lot of maps until some of the other mods came out. I really like this one too. But on that, guys, hope you all enjoyed what you seen. If you liked what you liked, hit the like. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. If you want to leave a comment below, feel free to. Otherwise, this is Jeremyggaming signing off.